Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And every day I'm shuffling. So today I'm going to use 5 decks of cards. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot, the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Message Tarot, the Twin Flame Tarot Made Easy and the Almost Tarot. And I'm also going to bring in a message about karmic situations at the end and what you need to know. Now this is really powerful because, you know, the Lion's Gate has opened doors and give us power to overcome fears. And so much healing has occurred over the last 2 weeks in the throat chakra. And you may be able to hear that my throat sounds much better today. And that's because over the weekend, I faced my fear of roller coasters and I had a good scream. So what the message is from heaven, because everything's related, and the angels allow me to experience things physically to explain them to you. The masculines are now facing their fears, and that's opening their voice. It's opening their throat chakra so they can communicate. So when they overcome their fear, and there's a block to that communication by fear, when they overcome that fear, they are able to say how they feel. In fact, they're able to tell the world how they feel and make changes. So this is a big message coming in right now, especially with the full moon energy, and as we move forward, that the masculines are going to speak their truth. And that's what they're being guided to do. Now, I want to share something before I pull the cards, because one of our soul sisters put this on the channel, and it's so important. I really want to share this, okay? Someone asked me, is it really true if you have emotions for your twin flame that he or she will run? It is like you should not feel anything for your twin. Someone said that if you feel happy or sad or any emotions, your twin will run. And my reply was, our twin will run because of their own feelings and their own thinking, not our feelings. How can we stop our feelings? We can't. That's not healthy. It's not healthy to repress anything that we are thinking or feeling, whether it's about our own self, our life, our twin. And the masculines run because of their own feelings, and thinking we can stop our feelings is not possible. What we can do is breathe through whatever happens in full faith that all is well and they will return in due time. So don't take anything personally and love living life. So the point I'm making is, feel everything on this journey. That's why we've come into this physical self. And our soul sister Claire says, morning Liz, me and my DM split up 3 months ago after 8 years and didn't speak one word after the split, just total silence from him. But I watched your videos every single day since we broke up and I believed he would come back. Well, last night he reached out to me and told me he loves me and can we talk as he misses me. Thank you for giving me faith to believe. You really helped me in the dark times. Well, you helped yourself in the dark times. It's you that made it possible. So the angels want you to understand that it's okay to feel everything you're feeling. And if you're feeling things strongly, it's because your masculine is allowing themselves to feel themselves strongly too. To feel the connection of the love and the power of the love they have for you. And that's allowing them to work through their feelings so they can open up and speak their truth. And that's really the message of today. And this energy of the Lion's Gate is bringing in this power to face our fears and get through them. Whatever's been holding us back before, it no longer has a stronghold on us. We're now taking control and moving forward. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the connection today, please? The energy around the Divine Feminines today. The energy around the Divine Feminine. The energy around the Divine Masculine. Thank you, thank you. And all these cards are listed in the description box below. All of these are my decks, so it gives you an idea of the kind of cards I create too. So what's the energy around the Divine Feminines today? 2 cards, wow. So another one? Yeah, 3 cards for the feminine there. The energy around the journey, please, angel. See it jump out. The energy around the twins. I want one more. Thank you. The energy around the Divine Feminines. And the energy around the Divine Masculines. Thank you. Now, I've used some of these decks as well in the Learn Tarot series, which is available to watch right now. So what's the energy around the masculine today? What's he going through? Thank you, angels. Quite a few cards for the masculine today, which means there's a lot going on. And what's the energy around the connection? The energy around the divine feminines. Want clear cards, please, angels, for the divine feminine. There we go. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow. Love how they've come out. So, many cards have come out, but they'll be the right cards. So the energy around the connection today is thank you, the Four of Cups. Be grateful. It says focus on self-love and gratitude to raise your vibe. So whatever you're going through today, gratitude is the key. It's the healing elixir that will move everything forward for you. So be grateful for all the things in your life and magic will come in. And sometimes gratitude takes practice, because we go through hard times, hard lessons, and we struggle to find blessings, but they're always there. Some days you're going to find it very easy to count your blessings. Other days it's going to take hard work and effort, but it's always worth it because it's going to increase things in your life and balance your energy through grounding and breath work. So whatever's going on today, you're being asked to breathe through it and to ground yourself, to go in nature, maybe to connect with crystals or stones, healing energy, Reiki even. I love to have in my room here stones connected with the ocean because, I'm a Cancerian, so I'm connected with the water, but I'm also connected with Atlantis too. So I find things that have come out of the ocean, like stones and shells, really ground my energy. So remember, you don't have to go outdoors sometimes to ground your energy. If you are a water sign like me, you may love connecting with the elements of the ocean. Maybe you like having some running water by you or water sounds, things that connect you with that. If you are a fire sign, you may love connecting with candlelight. George does. George is an Aries and he loves candles. He has them on all the time, incense burning, things that bring in power, within. So you may like to do that. If you're an earth sign, maybe you want to bring some soil in or have some plants around you, flowers, things that connect you with nature and the earth, soil especially. And if you're an air sign, maybe you want to have a fan going that brings in the air, or you want to, really use breath work inside out or outside to calm you down. So tomorrow as well, I'm going to be doing a chakra power cleanse. So I'm going to do a cleanse where, you connect with the angels and they're going to come in and they're going to cleanse all of your chakras. Because sometimes things can feel blocked or stuck because our chakras are blocked or stuck. So we need to heal all that too. We've got the world. The start of a new chapter is about to begin. So you're being reminded that you're at the precipice of a new beginning. You're about to begin again. You have the world in your hands. Even if things seem chaotic. If there's chaos around, there's change around, which is good. Our ego hates change because it's the unknown. Our soul craves change because it moves us forward. And the highs and lows are the ups and downs. We all go through this on the journey. One day we're fine. The next day we're struggling. One day we have full faith. One day we can be in doubt. So we have to go with the highs and lows. It really is like riding that roller coaster. You've signed up for the ride. You've gone on the ride. You just have to hold on and go with it and, move into it and go with it through ease. And that will help you to see through any illusion. So remember, fear is illusion. It's a false experience appearing real. It creates drama in the mind. And then we go over the past and we stress about the future. But in the now, you are safe. And everything I've been watching over the weekend has been giving this message. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Be in the now because that's a gift. That's why it's called the present. So remember, it's gone. The past is gone. It can't be changed. It can only be accepted. Everything happened as it was meant to, for your good and theirs. In the future, it will all take care of itself. Jesus says, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Be in the now. Be in the moment. And a plane's going over. Okay, and everything in a region happens for a reason. I'm being guided to that. Travel, movement and change. So the divine masculine today is in the energy of the Knight of Swords. So he's saying, I am making decisions. I am finding solutions. And the pen and the paper is about communication. He's saying, I am moving on. So he's letting you know he is moving on in this energy of August from the past, from the struggle of the past. Everything he's been through has been for spiritual growth, for learning and understanding. So look through the illusion of pain. I'm afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life, but I won't let you go. So he's ready to move on from the past, even if he's afraid of losing things. And those would be things like money. You know, if he's married and he's got to do a legal settlement to get out of that marriage, he may be afraid of money, financial burdens, issues. Maybe it's his job he's leaving, he's worried about the future. He could be concerned about losing his reputation, or his lifestyle, or his situation, or the house he's lived in for 30 years, or the car he's driving around in. These are material things he's afraid of losing. He's also afraid of losing his mind because he feels so out of control with you. I know who you are. He's saying to you, Divine Feminine, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. He knows who you are because of how you are, the way you are inside, and the fact that you are his twin, but also the way your energy is. So when you're operating in your higher power and your higher light, then that's very attractive to your twin. When you're operating in desperation or pain, you know, that kind of repels your masculine's energy because he's naturally attracted to the light in you, not the dark in you. There's enough dark in himself. And he's saying, I'm ready for change and I'm preparing to take that leap of faith, but I'm learning to ask for what I want. So you're being reminded that the masculines have to ask the feminine for a future. They have to reach out. They have to show you they care. The feminine needs to stop doing that so much and needs to take her energy back. So the feminine releases control. So the masculine teaches the feminine to let go of control. Wow, I've got angel bumps. Look at this travel now. I've just heard a plane going over and there it is. So this is also a big sign about travel, especially if you're on different sides of the world. You're in different places. There's going to be travel to bring you together. Travel over air or land to be together. You are everything I could ever want. So he's saying to you, I love you, I want you, you turn me on. You're my Queen of Wands. You have confidence and strength. And when I go within, it's to process. I work this out. So he's saying, I have to work this out and I'm going within. So if your masculine's quiet, but you're seeing planes, that's a huge sign of movement forward. Justice. I need emotional balance. I am reviewing my life to release myself from karmic binds and toxic situations to find peace. So before I carry on, it's a great moment to bring in the Karmic 101. So what's going on in karmic situations today? Yeah, powerful. I'm taking them. So the main one is this. I need to explain things to my family. So, you know, if he's got a family, if he's got children, okay, if he's got a wife or a karmic partner, he needs to sit those down because they are his family. And I know it hurts to hear that word, but it's the truth. He needs to unbind himself from that family to make a new family with you. These could be family, you know, around him. It could be his mum, dad, sister, brother, extended family. It could be friends that he sees as family. So he needs to explain things to people so he can leave. And he's saying to the karmic partner, stop lying to yourself about us. So maybe they are posting all over social media pictures and statuses that make it seem like everything's fine. And that's very triggering to your twin because he's saying, stop it. Stop lying to everyone and yourself about this connection. I have lost all of my confidence while I've been in this relationship. So you might think, why doesn't he just leave his partner? Why doesn't he just leave his situation? And you have to understand that in that relationship, in that situation, he's lost his confidence and he needs to gain that back. Stop trying to control me. So the karmic partner may be very controlling, trying to tell him what to do, boss him around. He doesn't like that. And remember, Divine Feminines, what does your masculine teach to you? To let go of control. So stop trying to control the situation and let him come to you and ask you for what he wants. I need to move out. So if the karmic partner is, you know, in his life, if they live together, he knows he needs to move out. And he's saying to that person, you'll find someone else. When I move out, I will free up the energy so you can be with somebody else. We need to sort out our finances so we can both be free. So remember, there's other things going on. You might think it's easy for your masculine to walk away, but they may have financial binds and obligations that keep them there. He feels trapped in his situation. And he's saying, I want us to sit down and talk it all out once and for all. I need to explain things to my family. So he fully intends to sit down with that person or with those people and sort it out. And he also wants to sit down with you, remember, and sort it out too. He's saying, my passion and love for you drives me wild. So sometimes the way he feels, it drives him crazy. And it makes him do crazy things. And he's saying, you are the strongest person I know. So remember that you inspire him and you guide him. So you're coming up as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is fiery, passionate, sexy, confident, strong. And the Queen of Swords is someone who's very decisive, knows who she is, knows what she wants, gets what she wants. So he's inspired by both parts of you. Can be connected with fire and air energy, but this is about movement and change. So feminines for you, we've got the Seven of Cups. There's plenty of opportunities heading your way. Plenty of opportunities to bring you together, to bring in travel, to bring in movement change. I feel emotional, but I'm learning to harness the psychic power inside of me. So you're feeling very Queen of Cups energy, which means you're feeling all of your emotions and feelings, and you're harnessing that power. And you're saying, I am leaving the past behind too. So you're mirroring the energy because... and knock them over, let me put them back up. You're mirroring the energy because the Divine Masculine is showing you here that he's moving on. Okay, with the Eight of Cups, you've both got that card. I am moving on, the Masculine is saying. And you're saying, I'm moving past the pain. I no longer care what people think. It's what I think that matters. So Divine Feminine, you're being reminded that what you think is what matters, not what anyone else says. There is a rebirth coming in with 13. And you know, this is so powerful because everything happens for a reason. And remember, I'm a Divine Feminine too, and I also connect with this message. And I rode the 13 roller coaster. That's the number, that's what it's called. I rode Wicker Man, 13, and the Mine Train. But 13 was the scariest one. So when we face our scariest fears, we go through a rebirth. And look at this, I was about to say change, and there it is. Change. And that change can uproot things. It can bring in chaos and upheaval. It can bring in struggle. Why? Because it's meant to move us where we're meant to be. Look at what happened in 2020 with the pandemic. It brought chaos, but it actually opened doors. It created opportunities for change. It moved things around. So the angels are showing you the world is in your hands. Okay, everything is happening for you. You're about to start a new cycle. There's a rebirth coming in, and it all begins now. So huge change and transformation, sometimes brought about by chaos, to move you where you're meant to be. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.